endlessly searching for an original sin.
Why does it keep... So, my Steam is open, but for some reason it keeps, like, closing the window, and I don't know why.
Maybe try restarting Steam? Sounds like there's a glitch.
Maybe.
I know they just had an update, which it's Steam.
That might be it then. Yeah, I'll end it and see if I can restart it. That's probably what it is. I've just been noticing it today.
So I watched a movie last night called the night before called Fatal Instinct.
Yeah, I've seen that, I think.
I'm like, you are trying so hard to be Naked Gun. So hard. There's a couple jokes in that made me laugh, and a couple going, I feel personally attacked as someone that likes noir.
Yeah, it kind of happens with those movies.
It wasn't terrible, it's just they tried really hard to be Naked Gun. Like, that's all I could think of was Naked Gun.
Oh, have you ever seen the spoof one they did of Lethal Weapon called Loaded Weapon 1?
No, how bad is it?
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. It's stupid, but it's fucking hilarious.
We need to watch that.
All it is a spoof of fucking Lethal Weapon.
Oh, did you see Bruce Willis is retiring from acting?
Yeah, I saw that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the Horror Museum actually explained what he has and what it's going to do to him, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's worse than Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's bad. He's I think that's the reason why he may have been doing a lot of those red box movies the last couple of years.
Yeah, and also people are speculating that's why he might have been so grumpy on sets and stuff. Wasn't because, you know, he was being a diva like people think. He was, and I can attest to this, when your head hurts and it's in pain from a degenerative brain disorder, you're not mean because you want to be. You're just in that level of pain.
Well, I would maybe attribute some of the later stuff to that, but he has had a reputation for almost the entirety of his career for doing shit like that. So
really? Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, the last one I remember was I think the last like really big diva incident I can remember was Kevin Smith had a lot of issues with him on the set of Cop Out, that was over 10 years ago. So I don't know if he had it then, but there were incidents then. I guess there was kind of a streak before that, from what I understand, but not a lot of it was ever made public.
Didn't he also have a huge issue on the set of, what was it, one of the G.I. Joe movies or something?
No, I mean, he was on the set of, he was in G.I. Joe Retaliation. He wasn't in the first one. I know he had a big issue with Expendables 2 because he had some contract negotiating issues with Sylvester Stallone. That's why he wasn't in the third one.
Yeah, that's contract shit, so that's a completely different animal. I still feel really bad for him with all of this coming. I mean, I'm glad he is retiring and he's not trying to push himself to keep doing movies.
I mean, you can't really fucking do anything at that point. I mean,
you know there are some people who would still try to push themselves.
Oh, yeah, and there were people that would hire him, too, because of the name. But... yeah, no, I think this is probably the best route to go for him. It's one of those sad type of things, but it is what it is. Hopefully he keeps whatever he has currently as long as he can.
Yeah, and it seems like his family is going to be at his side the whole time from what I've been reading, and I'm glad.
He's been remarried since he got divorced from Demi Moore, but I know they're still very close. Their families are still very close. He still has all of his children, so...
yeah. He's not like certain people who get drunk in a bathtub yelling about their kids and burgers.
No, he's not the Hoff.
Hollywood's weird.
Yeah, no, have you been seeing the fallout from the Will Smith incident? Because that shit's fucking hilarious.
Did you see, oh my god, you want to see the best fucking tweet thread? Gilbert Gottfried put out a tweet thread, and he was absolutely right about it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, hold on. I got it. Let me, when I can pause this, I'll send it to you. Because this dude, I started making fun of somebody. And this dude walked into and I sent it to Wep. Let me go get it.
I may have seen it, then I don't know if he sent it to me.
Okay. And the guy got so mad because he walked into a joke and then he tried that whole sympathy card. Read the response I gave to that. And also, fuck you, I am going to make cancer jokes. I just lost 2 fucking family members to cancer. I will make those jokes if I want to. He walked into it.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't even think he realized it either. Then I pissed him off more by not answering.
That's the other thing, though, too. No, you know what? Dana Carvey had a really good one because Dana Carvey is friends with Chris Rock from their days on SNL together. And he was asked about it today. And the thing that he immediately said was, the comedian that is up in front of you does not have a medical chart of the fucking audience.
Yeah. It's also... I pointed this out, and this pissed off a lot of people. Will wasn't up there smacking the fuck out of him when he was mocking, sending playful jabs at everybody else. So, they were all laughing at the expense of everybody else. But
hang on a second. I need to send you something that Web sent me because this is actually.
Have you seen the edit somebody did to the slap to the song from the song from Boys to Men? You just got smacked.
Yes, I did.
Fucking love that one. It's so good.
There's actually a couple of them in there.
And I think the worst part is Will laughed at the fucking joke too. Yep. Yep.
That is the perfect one. Oh god! And then hang on a second. I gotta send you the other one. The other one's even better.
The joke was funny till it was about him. Yep. I saw that one. That one's been making the rounds.
The Xerxes one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they know it's not like this is the first time at the Oscars. Every comedian that does the Oscars goes and does a playful jab at the the different celebrities. It's a roasting. Yeah. It's for fun. They fucking knew it was coming.
Yeah, no, they
like
did.
God fucking forbid he can never go to a Hollywood roast because Chris Rock was sitting there going, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna go harder the first chance I get," and he was starting to too. He stopped himself.
No. The only thing that he said was, when he was going back to the seat, he said, "Dude, it's a G.I. Jane joke," because that was the whole point of it. And he was just, again, this is something that comedians do when they're in front of people: is you have to read your crowd. Sometimes you have to go off of your set and just look at the crowd and say, hey, look at that guy over there, or there's the dude in the back, or this person's up front here, or whatever. You go with people in the crowd. It interacts you with the crowd, and then on top of that, you might get a few good jokes here and there. And again, he's dealing with all movie people, so as long as he just tells movie jokes, they're going to get it. The audience at home is going to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, a G.I. Jane joke, I think, is a little bit... just in terms of like the term, like in terms of like proximity to it, because it was like I think it was in the late '90s when Demi Moore did that movie. It was like that's a little bit out there, but again, it's movie people; they're gonna know the reference. But that was the stupid thing, and then I just love the whole thing of like all the celebrities saying that they're traumatized now because of it. Because oh my god, I saw him get smacked on stage.
Yeah, and yet nobody got Will arrested, even though that's assault.
Chris Rock chose not to press charges.
I know, because he's the better guy.
Well, here was the other thing that I thought was funny about it, too, is they asked... this came up at an interview the other day, I guess, with Jim Carrey, because he's doing the rounds for Sonic 2. And because they asked him about it because he's a stand-up comedian and he's worked with Chris Rock before. And he basically said, like, yeah, no, the worst part about it is they gave Will Smith a standing ovation when he went up to get his Oscar after he pimp smacked Chris Rock. He's like, that was worse to me than the actual action of it, is everybody just accepting it.
Yeah. There's a couple jokes I want to make, but I can't make them on stream.
And then he also said immediately after that he would have immediately filed charges for $200 million in damages because that video's never getting off the internet ever.
I DM'd it to you.
I didn't hear the DM. Oh, probably because I'm on the screen. Yeah, see, that is actually the funny part of the whole thing. Are you aware of what they did at the Oscars this year in terms of like the casting and the crew?
Wasn't it like all women and everything like that?
Nope. Well, the hosts, all three of them were women, but in terms of the people that organized the show, they organized a 100% black show. All of the behind the scenes people, everybody, even down to the caterers, were 100% black people because they wanted to do the whole virtue signaling thing. So they were entirely organized.
You know, everybody on that crew was taking bets on if that was going to turn into a full-on fight after the thing.
Oh no! See, a bunch of people are really pissed too because there were, I forget which two people it was. I think it was two athletes or something they had presenting something. It wasn't Venus and Serena Williams. But when they came up to the stage, they were playing Toto's Africa.
Oh!
You weren't aware of that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
They had another.
Did they know ahead of time?
I don't know if the presenters knew, but obviously the people that were putting on the show knew. They were the ones that organized it.
Jesus.
I forget what the second song was. There was another one they said was pretty embarrassing. And then there was also Regina Hall molesting Josh Brolin's ass because of COVID.
Okay. I didn't watch it at all. I only saw the slap and started laughing.
I've looked at a few things because there were a lot of gaffes that a lot of people talked about. So apparently there was a scene where it was supposed to be a COVID joke, and it's like, oh, this is the Academy's COVID protocol, and it's Jason Momoa and Josh Brolin on stage with Regina Hall, and they have Josh Brolin like turn around and she just starts feeling up his ass on stage. And like this is the COVID check. This is the Academy COVID check.
I'm starting to see why. You ever notice how the rich are usually the first to fall? Yeah, I'm just saying Hollywood better be careful.
And then there's the other thing too that they did, which was to open the show. They had Amy Schumer fly in on a wire.
I saw that. Oh my god! I heard that
skin-tight Spider-Man outfit.
That one I did hear about because Vash didn't shut the fuck up about it. I love Vash, but I knew as soon as I saw that picture, him and Nerd Wonder were gonna go fucking nuts.
It is the cringe. I mean, I don't give a shit. It's amusing.
Yeah, I don't care. They could have been dressed as Batman. I would have been like, well, that's retarded, and moved on. But, I don't watch the Oscars anyway. I don't care.
No, I stopped watching them a very long time ago because it just became a fucking joke of itself. And
there are people like, these are important, and I'm like, they haven't been important for a very long time. They already know ahead of time who's getting what.
There hasn't been like really, I would say really, really good movies nominated for Best Picture, and probably for the, to have like a solid lineup. I mean, not like one that that's halfway decent, but is still not going to win. Probably in about 10 years, probably more than that. The last really good one I remember was the 2008 Oscars when, it was 2009 or 2010. It was the year Avatar was up, because I remember I hate Avatar, and it won 4 Academy Awards, but James Cameron got beat out by Best Picture by his ex-wife who made The Hurt Locker.
I remember the last time I really remember the Oscars was, remember when the Christopher Robin movie came out?
Yeah, I remember that. That was
people were pushing really hard. A lot of, believe it or not, Hollywood people were pushing really hard for Jim Cummings to be Best Actor, because he voiced, almost all of the 100 Acre crew, 100 Acre.
I'm assuming they wouldn't.
They ignored it, but there was a major push for it because that movie, he really did make that movie. Like, his voicing is really wonderful in that movie. And I can see why, like, even legitimate Hollywood people were actually championing for it. They're like, yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. And he'd be the very first voice actor to ever win Best Actor. But Hollywood was like, oh, he's not a real actor.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that the Academy are mostly idiots.
Yeah.
They love to push whatever's the hot button topic of the time. That's what they like to push when it comes to those things, because they think it draws in viewers. Because in the reality, the Academy just gives a shit about people watching the Oscars, which is why in the last 2 to 3 years, it's gone in the fucking shitter, because nobody gives a crap anymore about the Oscars, because they nominate movies that 3 people have seen and nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah. It is a shame. I would have liked to see him win, because I've seen some of the movie, and it's not a great movie, but some of those scenes will make you fucking cry. He did a really good job with the voicing. The people who did, the special effects did a phenomenal job on it. It's one of the rare times I'm going to say Disney did a good job. Current, Disney did a good job type of thing. It is just a shame that got ignored, but I think even he kind of knew that was going to happen. Like, he was really honored. People wanted to see him get that, but even he knew it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, like I said, I really don't think there's been a solid show since that one, to be honest with you. Like, there really weren't any other movies that were after that really did very well that people also liked, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. But they make Oscar bait movies. That's all it is now. We're never going to see a surprise.
Oh yeah, no. Nowadays they literally do that.
Hey, look, when the weed kicks in.
No.
Or for me, the edible.
She's not sleeping.
I wasn't asleep the whole time.
No, just probably about 85% of it.
Freaking a day later, someone decides to come wake me up. I'm like, no, not even worried.
I honestly am shocked it had that effect, because that was not that much.
I don't have I barely have a stomach anymore.
It doesn't matter what your stomach is. It's how it works its way through your body. It's about how
it really worked its way through my body.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream.
Did you?
Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that?
That's what she wants to do to Iris.
Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her.
You think that's going to stop me?
Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
You think it's going to stop me? I still have questions I can ask her.
That's why we use electroshock to the brain.
Tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that?
Don't worry, it's like
somewhere?
jump starting. It's like a car.
Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her.
I still have one more choice.
You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved.
I tried.
She'll be sent back to the hospital.
I tried.
Maybe the doctors can help her.
Electroshock therapy? Hey kid, you want to find out what a car start feels like?
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was white.
That's not suspicious?
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please.
Just start smacking her till she answers.
Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Yep, go with the old school method.
Worked for, oh fuck, what's her name? Sue Storm.
Damn it.
What?
You never saw that Fantastic Four comic?
I just smoked a bowl and I completely spaced on everything you just said. All I heard was Sue Storm.
Oh, when you mentioned about the old school method, I said it worked for Sue Storm because she got smacked by Reed.
Oh yeah.
And Marvel tried to forget that happened.
Yeah, Hank Pym did the same thing to Janet multiple times.
I was about to say multiple times. That's why he wasn't the lead in Ant-Man, I think.
Possibly, although they still had Michael Douglas come in to play the character, and they never, in the MCU, apparently he's not a marital abuser.
Yeah, did you think they were going to make, you know what, that would have been more
No,
interesting.
I didn't think they were going to do that. Honestly, I think that's probably a good taste that they didn't do that.
So why'd your wife leave you? I was really good at smacking, better than Will Smith.
I don't know, that was a pretty good smack, I'm going to be honest.
Where's this coming
He didn't
from?
knock a man down.
You also assume Chris Rock can't take a punch.
Yeah, he took a car accident, he can take a punch.
Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's SOMNIUM. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
You shut the fuck up, bitch. I control you. You're in my brain.
That means that thing has been telling every time you do naughty things in the shower.
Well, we haven't been fired yet.
The boss is into it.
Genki.
Prophecies, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing an
That's
early
why you
stream
called
today.
Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't
little dream?
necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
I have told you this shit before. If you
No need to
smoke
report
weed and then suddenly
specifics.
stop, your dreams become fucking reality.
I want it. Half of me wants to test that.
No. You would have to, like, have it. You would basically have to, like, smoke every day for, like, a month.
Were you having dreams when you were at the con? Because you weren't,
Yeah, I told you that, remember?
No, I have memory issues. Don't ask me if I remember anything.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
remember I told you fucking, like, I think, like, the second night or something like that, when I fell asleep, like, I thought I was in my dad's house, like, literally, and I didn't realize I was in a dream.
Oh, yeah. You told me you were, like, going around and... Yeah, you were doing things.
Yeah, I was, like, walking around
I saw
inside
it
the
all
house,
from
like,
here on the
looking around, I'm
control
like, there's no way this is a dream. This feels like fucking reality.
So fucking weird. Is
Mhm.
that gonna happen in June, or are you gonna bring something with you?
I don't know if that's a great idea to bring that
I don't
on
know.
there.
You remember the fucking outside of the con? Everyone was smoking it. Right
Yeah,
in
but
front
it
of the
was
fucking cops, too.
Yeah, but it was probably just people coming down there from outside. But my problem isn't bringing it there. My problem is fucking bringing it on an airplane.
I'd say send it and I hold it here with the booze, but I don't know if you can send it.
I might be able to get some edibles down there. That could be interesting.
Yeah, I can just keep them here until it's time.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
still
the
have your
Synchro
booze.
sees in Somnium is
Have to call
projected
some people.
here, remember?
Yeah,
That's
that,
a good thing.
do
That's a
not-
good thing about booze, or at least hard booze, is it doesn't go bad.
Yeah, don't buy any more. You've got plenty. I've been
Thank you.
trying to pawn it off on my friends, and all of them keep fucking forgetting it.
We've got it all
I'm noticing a
recorded.
pattern.
Yeah, I know. They don't want it. I don't know why.
Isn't it
Maybe they're
incredible?
just not Jack
I
Daniels people.
invented it.
Maybe. I'm surprised Toku doesn't want it. He's usually got a ton of booze at the house.
Again, maybe not his thing.
I've drank his thing. It's better than what he usually drinks.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Don't be messing around in my head, woman.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad.
Hey, I can remember some things, and if I'm reminded to a point, I can try to remember other things. Don't ask me why my brain works the way it does. I feel personally attacked by my chat room.
The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
We're gonna talk about the chick that was stabbed a whole bunch of times.
I thought they mentioned the
Boss.
body.
I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
It was the
I know.
Mexican hat tune.
I would die laughing.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah.
Say that.
I don't even know if
Around
it's
the
real or
Mexican
something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone,
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
You still have 4 other spin-offs to search after the first CSI. Maybe they can help. I actually did like that show when it first came out. Then it just got stupid.
I used to watch with my my grandpa. Was it the Law and Order Special Victims Unit? And then I found out one of the
Oh, yeah.
actors on that played Lumiere. And you hear his actual voice and it's just like, nah.
Which
nah.
actor?
It was an older actor. I can't remember what his name was, but he used to do voice acting because he could change his voice and stuff, and it's really funny when you hear him in the show. It's just like-
It might have been the guy that played like the police chief.
no, it wasn't him. Hold on, let me go get his name. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Because now it's bugging me.
That was also the show that had Ice-T for no reason.
Yeah, and the Gamergate episode.
I forgot about that.
And the one where they shot Justin Bieber.
God damn it. Don't tease me, Law and Order.
Okay, who was it?
They just brought that back again because they can't get anything else to stay on television for more than a season.
They really brought it back.
Yeah, they brought it back not that long ago. I think they premiered the new season like a month ago. Yeah, they got Sam Waterston back and a few of the other people.
I'll send you the thing. It's Jerry Orbach. Probably saying the name wrong.
I think I know who that is. Yeah.
I started laughing. Yeah, when I heard him. When I found that out, I'm like, really? That just kind of fucks with me.
Yeah, he's the guy that plays. Oh God, damn it. Yeah, I think he's the guy that plays Munch.
Weird looking no VTuber. I said the no VTuber for the Kirby thing. You fucks. I'm not gonna go into this.
Oh no, that's the original Law and Order.
Yeah, he was also on a couple episodes of Special Victims too.
Yeah, they did like a crossover thing, but yeah, no, I do remember him. Of course, I remember him. He was the main guy on there for most of the series.
Date and I used to make love on this.
And now you're thinking him as a French candlestick.
Wait, what? Wait,
to which part of that?
We just poured salmon roe and seaweed salad all over each other.
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck?
Why did you pour that? Kinky. Okay, what happened here?
Apparently, we did it with the boss in this room. On that table.
You did. She says you did, but apparently you deny it. I don't know why.
That's the table where we apparently did it.
Why did he say that you just poured various sauces all over yourself?
We're playing a retard as the main character. There's a picture of a macho-looking men in loincloths with roses in their mouths. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
This guy's gay.
Is that his desk?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense then. Never mind.
Look at how he's dressed.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts.
Why is he thinking about gladiatorial combat?
I was about to ask the same thing.
But this dream
That's what
is
that looks like, unless
as
that's a
an
baseball
observer,
game?
as though you were watching a play.
Oh, that's what it is. That's an
The
amphitheater.
subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely
Why
the
did
audience.
you have to go with Greco-Roman play instead of fucking just like a stage?
He knows what kind of men he likes.
Naked Greek ones?
Yes. They all like... He's already on an island. He might as well like
the
another
corpse
one.
you saw in SOMNIUM. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things.
Unless this girl really wants to stab the shit out of her. Which, considering we've met this one, it's possible.
Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
All you hear is ding, ting, 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 ting. Killer's like, what the fuck? Ting,
I mean,
ting,
that's
ting.
not a terrible idea unless he decides to stab her in the face.
Might get mad enough to do it.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
It's like that moment of Dumb and Dumber when Lloyd gets shot. Or, when Harry gets shot, and Lloyd just goes, Harry, you're alive! Yeah, bulletproof vest! What if he shot you in the face? I didn't think of that.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
How were they not possible again?
I have no idea what's going on after the salmon sauce episode.
You're still picturing that, aren't you?
I mean, we might see it before the end of the game, for all I know.
Is that everything in here? I don't want to look at the binders again. Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, there is
siren.
There is actually something really funny that Jeff Daniels, I remember, said in an
Today is
interview about that
Saturday.
movie.
What?
Today is Saturday. Thank you. He's the guy that plays Harry, the opposite to Jim Carrey, and he said that one of the only interactions he ever had with Clint Eastwood was about that movie, and it was about Clint Eastwood describing to him how he had a very similar incident to the moment in the movie when Harry gets stuck on the toilet. So, think about that scene, but think about Clint Eastwood in the place of Jeff Daniels. And that's and think of it as being real.
Jesus. And Clint Eastwood is like just fine talking about it.
Yeah, no, apparently that was the first time they ever spoke, from what I understand.
No reaction drama should be broadcasting soon.
First, no, it won't. Second, that's not even a TV.
It's just a box.
The CRT monitor.
God damn.
Doesn't look like a CRT monitor.
Hey, Date,
That's a lot.
remember that time you were blackout drunk?
Oh, God. No,
thought
he's
that
blackout
locker was a
drunk, you
urinal?
idiot.
Well, we showed our boss our dick.
Please don't remind me.
I mean, let's be honest here. Apparently, they did it on a table, and they were smearing salmon sauce all over each other, so... Yeah, I would say that she knows what his dick looks like.
A few times, probably.
I think
mean-
I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for
I mean,
the
I'll
phone?
be honest, if that was my boss, I would probably do that.
Yeah.
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
I don't know.
sure,
Clint
maybe.
Eastwood seems like the type that seems like he's scary, but he's probably just really chill in real life unless you piss him off.
Oh, no, he's a scary man.
Really?
I mean, he is a very nice person, but like at the same time, it's like he used to be able to turn on the Dirty Harry. He's also one of those people that's one of those classic actual Hollywood conservatives, even though he's had to hide it recently.
Oh, well, I knew he was a conservative. Yeah, I knew he was like conservative. I don't know. I'd still like to talk to him and ask him questions and stuff.
Oh,
Now
so would
the
I.
news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district.
God
Autopsy
damn it, they leaked
reports
it to the
revealed
police.
that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals
Oh,
were
put
treated
Billy
for
Joel
minor
back
injuries.
on.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
You want to hear some fun stories? My uncle was a doctor to a lot of celebrities, including John Wayne, and some of the stories he told me before he died were interesting. And the way how certain celebrities, the way they act with their doctors is a lot different, especially like the macho type is a lot different than, you know, how you see them when they're supposed to be that character.
Yeah, no, it can be very, very different.
But he always said a lot of really good things about John Wayne. Like, they became good friends.
John Wayne also needed a lot of medical stuff near the end of his life.
And what he needed was my uncle's specialty. So, but there are some fun stories that I've heard.
Why is she there? Horse from the merry-go-round.
She wants to make herself feel useful.
Who are you?
You know who that is. You're an idiot.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot.
Yep.
It's me.
Who you? Me?
I don't know if he's fucking with her or if he's worse with a memory than I am.
It's me.
Whom?
No, he's fucking with her.
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
Or he's an
I'm
idiot.
not a ghost.
His specialty was brain surgery and nuclear medicine. And I have no idea what nuclear medicine is. Don't even ask me.
It probably has something to do with like radiation involving cancer, that type of thing.
It
As
makes
John
sense.
Wayne did have that near the end of his life.
Then, Iba?
How do you
But
not
why?
know that? You've been interacting with her in your dreams for days.
We are literally playing the stupidest man in video game history.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
Okay, yeah, people are
Okay.
saying it's radiation treatment.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
He also knew Jane Goodall. I actually have
That
a
is-
signed picture from her.
Neat.
You can't see me
Wait a
through your
minute.
right eye.
If she's a
only your
hologram,
left.
does that mean she can grab your junk in real life?
Are you hoping she tests that?
I'm curious.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
Isn't she technically your eyeball?
I was about to say, yeah, she is the eyeball. She can pop out of your head at any given time.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
You turn yourself into
I
the
am
non-sexy
connected to your
robot
brain
chick.
via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium.
Someone enjoyed modeling her ass.
Yep. And putting that scene on
Do I
repeat.
even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
No, but we enjoy making you.
I have experienced syncing many times with you.
So it's Cortana with more clothes. Probably only because they had to force the devs to put more clothes on her.
Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far.
Why is she giving you the fuck you eyes?
No, this isn't Atlas. This is Chunsoft, the guys who did Danganronpa, and believe it or not, also that terrible Shonen Jump game.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like,
but there,
well, I mean, that
there's
was a contract job, let's be honest.
yeah, I was gonna say their specialty is not fighting games. Their specialty is visual novels and things like that. So why Bandai gave it to them, I'll never understand.
The phone
Name
must be
recognition.
nearby.
And also gave them a very, very small window to work on.
Oh, so they're EA. Great.
I do not know if it actually exists.
Or Capcom.
Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped.
No, that's
Clearly,
real
they do not
life. You
represent
shut up.
Exactly what happened in reality.
If that's what happened in reality, we'd have a lot more questions.
The ringtone as well.
And a lot more dead children.
Yeah, only the
Mizuki
strong
didn't
survive.
necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Speaking of which, the Halo series has
Come
a
to think
lot
of
of
it,
murdering
You
children.
look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
Maybe Bungie just didn't like kids.
No. I mean the Amazon series.
Really?
I mean, yeah, no, episode 1, they kill a lot of kids. Probably
Hollywood
at
had to
least,
get rid of them somehow.
I mean, if I'm going to estimate, that we only get to see probably about 3 or 4 of them, but there's probably like a couple dozen, I'd imagine.
Damn.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like
Oh.
it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
Our eye is horny for
Alright.
us.
Yep, your eyeball wants to fuck you. That could lead to horrible things.
It's weird, man.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Fuck it, go for it.
Why not?
Aww. I love this game.
This is funny. Let me just play it into
Because I
it. And
won't.
she's like, no.
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
I'm
Well
assuming you have to
hidden,
scan
huh?
with your eyeball.
Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
There you go.
Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Probably pushed in there, honestly.
No reason. Shut up. She ain't in there for a reason. She's just in there. Ooh, pole.
It's a metal pole. Thank you, game. Fence set up around the merry-go-round.
Why isn't somebody turn this into like a stripper thing?
I'm surprised. Okay, I'm surprised there hasn't been a stripper merry-go-round.
A stripper go round?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in
Inside
the
the
horse.
horse's booty.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
Break the horse.
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body.
Aren't you a cop? Shouldn't
The
you have a
horse's
gun?
neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Ew.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be
Oh,
able to
but-
fit inside.
Well, thank God it's at least that
One
end.
moment.
I don't want to see another Ace Ventura 2 scene.
I got it!
Yes.
How though?
Good job, Iba.
Because apparently it can become physically sentient if it's not inside of his head. Look at this. Smartphone. ¿Cómo estás?
Sorry about that. I'm gonna poke. Can I poke it?
Thank you. It's all right. Do not worry about me.
I'm not worried about you. I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
I mean,
How
it is a legitimate
disrespectful.
concern.
Do you know how hard it was to make that form?
Well, you won't turn into the form he wants.
No.
Do you
Do
know
not
how
worry
hard it
about
was?
me.
No.
Finish your search and investigation. You should find some clues.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
Told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
You can rent phones.
It's called a burner.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
You used to be able to do it.
Dante,
It's just
look at the
how
device history.
I know Burno phones, but you don't rent them, you buy them.
yeah, I have no idea. Well, when they mentioned that, they said it was a falsified one, so it's like something that didn't belong to the person who was
gone.
using it.
No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts.
So call it.
In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
Yeah, it's a drug dealer's phone.
The phone had no email addresses or browser history that could be a clue either. Just the one call. The call at 9:02 p.m. Had Ava look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No
Oh,
owner
this is definitely a drug dealer.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died. The screen turned off.
Charge it, you idiot.
Here, eyeball, charge my phone.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Uh-oh. You having some chat roulette?
Oh god. It's Omegle.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are
That's
you
not the
an
best thing to
idiot?
say to somebody who could be a murderer.
Yep.
They hung up.
You're an idiot.
Dumbass.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing.
I didn't think it would work.
There's no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Oh, God. Well, you just erased that lead.
Can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Oh, God.
We are literally playing an idiot.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Yep, he
No
killed the burner.
shit.
Yep, killed the burner
Damn,
phone.
call
Probably
denied.
smashed it.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
God.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to call any call I need. Whether it's a traditional line or a Nile message, I can have Iba help me. Iba is connected to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. It's fucking creepy.
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off.
God,
Well,
you're an
fuck.
idiot, Dante.
I cannot connect from any line because
You
you
Dante.
blew it.
Yeah.
One
Unknown.
day.
But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose? Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police,
God, we're playing an idiot.
then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious. There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
God, we're an idiot.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Leave it right there on the horse and we're off. Disappointed. How is this man a cop?
Because he has a cybernetic eyeball.
Dante!
Is everyone dead?
Hey, Iris, do you have any, cuts in your back? Just asking. There's no books in it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Sort of like a non-alcoholic wine. Does that exist? What the fuck is the point of it?
I'm pretty sure non-alcoholic wine. Well, I mean, it's just sparkling grape juice.
B. The calendar,
okay.
the strange object on the shelf. What the fuck, man? No.
Is he sniffing underwear?
No, worse, he's sniffing shoes.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Date, what are you doing?
No, that is the right face you give. And then you kick him out.
Just needed a quick whiff.
No. He wants to jump in. Dude, this is getting more and more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is now concerned for her life.
Ew.
Well, we found the Dev's fetish.
Yep, they're feet guys. Never understood the fixation, to be honest.
Yeah, it's creepy.
By the way,
Same thing
where's
with
your
sucking
mom?
on toes.
Ew.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Well, she's dead.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
Bets on if she's dead?
150% because they're going to latch this stupid character onto us for the rest of the game.
I'm happy.
She'd be that streamer that I would just hate.
Hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
Do you get a choice in that?
You hush.
Date, you came.
I'm sure she'll be saying that later.
But aren't you a little early?
Making it too easy.
Huh?
That was definitely a
You said
joke.
you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to
The
keep
most amazing
your
things
promise,
happen at
Date.
2 a.m. in a drunk bar.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
I'm gonna go find your mom's dead body.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Bitch,
Don't
no.
you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
What the fuck do you think Internet Idol is?
Yeah.
Porn
At 1 in
actress.
the morning.
Look, just because I am one.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Shut up, Date.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's
Ow.
fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
So an OnlyFans stream.
You're just
That's
jealous,
not the
eyeball.
issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
I think what would kill me if I did that to him?
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Iris
Wait.
is a words game to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator, and we got into a car accident. Still not even gonna worry about the mom, huh? Alright.
Nope. Mom probably did it. Day 3, Sunday.
Aw, we're gonna miss the
Sunday.
stream.
Police headquarters.
Crash, but nothing of value was lost. This fucking place get gaudier and gaudier every time.
I feel
The mannequin's talking.
It's okay. It's just Mario.
But is he gonna go step on some Goombas?
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Dead.
Where?
Dead as fuck.
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Let's see.
Alright, let's go interrogate him before he dies.
He's unconscious, but oh wait, we can go into people's minds.
Yes!
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
You put that in your own head, and I'm not reading that out loud.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes.
She was a drug dealer?
She was ordering drugs off of a burner phone?
Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Oh.
Man,
So
our
you-
eyeball's useless if it couldn't figure out anything about the phone.
I was about to say, like, you searched everything but the pictures.
Our eyeball is getting to be more and more useless.
Yeah, but it's also still kind of hot sometimes, so we can let that slide.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The
Excuse me?
GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
That's not good. Also, that's our house, so we'll just go there.
Damn
called the
straight,
phone?
we're going home. Half day at work.
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
See, now they're calling
I
it a
can
burner
make a
phone.
deduction with this information.
Yeah, it's weird how they keep switching.
We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Making you work for it.
Indeed.
Date, you should go
No
talk to
bitches
him.
here.
He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
Isn't he
Isn't he
unconscious?
I was about to say, isn't he unconscious, or do you just expect us to plug into his brain?
You know she does.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Thank you, game.
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Didn't we make that joke earlier?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works in reality.
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
I'm not going to smack a dying
But
person.
either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
Ouch.
I'm gonna throw the eyeball.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway,
Ew.
you have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Why don't we reprogram the fucking eyeball again?
Because we don't know how. Only the gay guy does.
We throw him a 50, he should do it, or we'll promise him some big, strong man. Or a twink, whatever he wants.
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
God damn it. Don't remind me of promises I made or didn't
exactly
make.
are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you
Shut
ever
the
heard
fuck
of a
up,
white
bitch.
lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, you weird fucking eyeball.
No, of course not.
If you say so.
I know what you're really thinking, Date.
Well, she is
You
plugged into
almost
our
sound
brain.
relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I
Are
could
you
never
joking?
be
This man
jealous
just
of a
keeps
silly
pouring
little
porn
human
through
like
my
her.
eyeball 24/7. This is fucked.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Wow. The eyeball got schooled.
Yep.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress.
That's
Oh,
because we're
shit,
sitting
Sherlock.
here.
Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
You want us to go get plastered? Fuck yeah.
Bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something?
And you didn't think to ask her before this.
Nope.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Just do the same thing you were gonna do with Dad. Just go in there and smack her until she says something.
I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is, and I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki, or get information about from Mama at Marble.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
So we either have the unconscious guy, the mute, or an actual informant.
Let me see if I can save. Okay, so you guys get to choose. I'm gonna take a quick stretch break, really quickly. So you guys choose. I'll be right back. You guys can talk to Mike. I don't know.
I asked the chat what they wanted. So far, I've only gotten 1 response for Mama the informant. And sorry, two for the bar, basically 2 to go to
Everybody
the bar.
just wants to go get drunk.
That's what I said. It's like, oh, you gotta. It's one of those type of things where, oh, hey, yeah, I can go get drunk,
Yeah.
and then also ogle more women. And this Mama person is probably attractive, like most of the rest of the women in this game are.
Or it's gonna be a guy.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is they could fuck with you like that, but I don't know if they're gonna.
Let's find out. We'll go to the bar. Wrong controller.
Let's get wasted. The Marble Bar.